Welcome to This Needs to Be Studied with your host, Billy the Bad Guy.
I'm your delusional best friend, here to study everything.
Where we talk about sex, relationships, and dating.
And we ball like TNT. Watch these hoops all pick a side.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Class is now in session.
Hey y'all, what's up? It is your boy Billy the Bad Guy, and you're watching the Needs to Be Studied podcast or listening. But this is the last episode of 2024, and I just feel like after 15 episodes of Needs to Be Studied and a year of 25 and over, best of 2024. But I want to do it a little bit different this year. I want to do it as I want to build that episode with some that were great moments. I never thought I would be having a new podcast this year. I never thought I would be losing a co-host again. I never thought that I would be doing a live show by myself. I never thought I would be flying out to LA with my good guy, Wolf. As the train is going and going and going, I don't see what you guys see, right? So a lot of y'all see, oh, Billy's moving, Billy's working. But in the moment, it's just me working to where now I'm able to sit down and reflect. Was like, oh, this was a good episode. Or nigga, you went to LA to record. Or you did a live show by yourself and sold out over 120-something, 30-something tickets. Especially y'all, the 25 to lifers who came from 25 and over club to here. That means a lot to me. And the new supporters, that means not even more to me because my 25 and lifers mean a lot. But I'm glad to have y'all part of the team and part of the family. And, you know, having Wolf, Rennie, Gil, Gabby, Shantae, Bree, like, I drive them crazy. They drive me crazy, but I love the team, the support, and there's so many individual supporters I would like to thank alone, but it's just way too many because I don't want to leave anybody out. But I want to say I thank y'all and appreciate y'all all. But I want to say my favorite catch up of the year was the time in the beginning of the year where I shared the story of I fucked my exes. All right, the person my very first boyfriend cheated on me with, I fucked him because I had to see what that thing was about. So take a look or take a listen and let's laugh about this funny ass story together. I was on Hinge, right? But let's rewind. So I had an ex one time, my very first boyfriend.
Oh my God, I just had a thought and I have to get it out before I lose it. There needs to be an alternative site for people who just like really want to probably like pay for sex, and it should be called Unhinged.
Well, they have a site called Blowers now, and it's when you just look for somebody to give you a blowjob. So I dated this guy a long time ago. He cheated on me or whatever, and the person he cheated on me with, I hated the person because it's like, you cheated on me with this person. At the time, I was like, damn, and that person, what Beyonce said, he ain't even half of me. Like, that person, like, do you see who you fucking with over here? And you gonna cheat on me with that? I went through the phones or the text messages or whatever. So for years, I disliked the person. We had a mutual friend who happened to be his best friend. So was it really mutual? No, because your best friend was, my friend's best friend was an op. So I didn't like the nigga. Go on Hinge and this guy matched me. So I'm like, what the fuck is this guy matching me for? Like, what's he really trying to get into? Like, what's the joke? Catch me up, nigga. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, what's up? No, he hits me up. He was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what's up? Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, how are you? You have a really nice smile. So I said, do you know who you're talking to?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no. Now, it's possible on Hinge, you know, this happened over 13 years ago, 12 years ago. Who knows? You probably forgot what I look like, okay? But who, you know, and then you didn't sleep with me. You slept with my ex.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you remember such and such? Yeah. He was like, is this Bilal? I said, respectfully, don't call me by my government name.
You have like an alias on the site?
I think it's Billy.
Okay.
It's Billy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, oh, you don't like me. I remember you now. I was like, nigga, I have every reason not to like you. He was like, no, not really. He's like, your problem's with the other person. Okay, but I don't like you either, nigga. The fuck? Like,
right.
you know what type of timing this is.
Right.
So he was like, oh, so all those years later, it's a problem. We still got beef. I said, no. I said, but, you know, just know I see you for, you know, I don't care about the person anymore.
Right.
But I have every reason to feel the way I feel about you. So it really goes from that to we started texting 3 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Because clearly he didn't shut it down the first couple of exchanges. I'm listening though, and I'm going to let him cook. I'm going to let him cook though, and we'll cook him at the end.
So
You found all this out and still kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
all right, so now I'm texting the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just having a conversation. So, yo, it was one point, I gotta bring up this message. It was like, so he was like, so was you using your sausage with this nigga or was he using your buns? So I said,
Like sausage party?
that's exactly what I said. So he goes, I think I told him, I said, why does it matter? I said, well, what was you using with the nigga? He was like, why don't you ask him? So he's a tourist and he's a smart ass. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm being a smart ass back. So I said, what do you use? You use I said, but in general, do you use your sausage or do you use a buns? He said, I'm more like of a side. I said, nigga, I know. So because you was one. So now he comes, now he's like, oh, I'm about to go on break. He's a nurse or whatever. But he was like, I'm doing the double, but I'm about to go on break. I have a 2-hour break. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. He said, you trying to come see me? Respectfully, bro, no, I don't want to see you.
Right.
He was like, damn. He was like, you really hate me. I was like, it's not a matter of me hating you. What would I go see you for?
Mhm.
It's 12:30 at night. Fuck am I going to go see you for? So he was like, okay. And then part of me was like, nigga, you don't even have a haircut, Billy. So fuck it. Like, you're not seeing nobody like this. Fuck out of here. And you my ex Mistro, because you can't say Mister. You're my ex Mistro. Like,
Mister.
yeah, you're my ex Mister.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? So he goes, well, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So you're not going to pull up and see me. Can I pull up and come see you? And I do have a song called Pull Up On Me, Pull Up On Me. So I was like, nigga.
A straight shooter. That's a
I said, you know what?
Or not.
I said, do you want to see me or something? Like, why are you fiending? He was like, yeah, I want to see you. I said, so pull up.
A weakling. You're not even let this go. You didn't even let this go on for like a couple days?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. So he said, pull up. I said, pull up. So he said, send the Addy. I said, okay. But I'm not giving you my address. I gave him the address down the block and I met him. So now he was like, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I said, I need more like 30. He gonna say, you cleaning out your hole?
It is. Because you like the lack of self-control, it needs to be studied. Your lack of self-control.
So he came over, right? So now I'm downstairs in his car. No, I'm downstairs, pour my cup of wine in my Starbucks cup, and I go in his car.
So you clean out your pussy, you got a cup of wine, told him to pull up, you was trying to fuck.
Listen, let me just say this. He may not be good for my soul, but he's good for my whole. Okay? So
I'm gonna have to drop another Cat Williams line. Take a sip when he said,
yo. So now
you're having a fit. Well, go ahead.
So now I'm in the car, we just talking, So he's like, what you do for work? So mind you, when I was with my ex, I used to work in McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm a manager of a restaurant. He said, oh, you still work in McDonald's? I said, excuse me? Why the fuck would I still work at McDonald's, nigga?
Listen,
don't ever
it's hard
fucking
out
play
here
me.
for a pimp.
No, McDonald's? Ba.
I'm fucking. I'm fucking him.
So now I'm painting a picture in my head. So now we just talking So he was like, oh, so I do know you have a podcast though. I said, oh, so you know who the fuck I am? He was like, no, I just know you have a podcast, but I didn't realize it was you. So I'm like, okay,
Nigga,
whatever.
You knew. I hate when people do that.
So he was like, so now we just talking. He was like, oh, there's about to be some content for your show. I said, no, I don't talk about every nigga.
You want to be content so bad, but here we are.
So, well, here we are. My flirting got better, Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I said, since you want the content so bad, the producer said, let me see if you're a good kisser. He said, all right, so boom. He said,
don't bring the producers in this.
The producers want to know.
Yeah.
The fans are the producers. Don't you want to know, Michaela? So he was a great research. Everything I do in life is for research purpose, okay? So we kissed. Kissing was good. Kissing was amazing. Loved it.
Mwah.
Everything.
No bars.
But you know what? I think what was so sexy is he was in his work uniform.
His scrubs.
So his scrubs. So, and I'm TLC. I don't want no scrubs. But that nigga was in his scrubs
He's
looking
an
scrub.
essential worker.
He's an essential worker.
An essential
Work
worker.
this pussy. Work this pussy.
Work this
Work
pussy,
this.
pussy,
Work
whatever
this
you
pussy.
do.
Yes. So now we just talking and everything and still catching up. So he looking at the time like, damn, I gotta leave. Here goes true Billy fashion.
Whore.
Damn, I thought I was gonna be in here sucking your dick. I guess I don't have to.
That's your version of flirting. That's him flirting. Damn. Like a common whore.
Nigga said, I mean, is that offer still on the table? I was like, nah, if you didn't come in for that, then I could honestly just go.
You trying to
He
get that
was-
nigga
yeah.
blue ball?
He was like, nah, nigga, suck my dick. I said, pull your pants down, nigga. So now he put his pants down. I started sucking his dick. But now people starting to walk down the block. I guess the bus just let out. So he was like, where's a good spot to go? I'm like, up the block. He said, how would you know?
Right.
I said,
A professional.
I lived in this area for a long time.
Yeah.
I understand
I know the
this.
dark
I know
spots.
the dark spots. Like, respect it. Like,
Yeah.
so he
I was like,
drives
nah, I
up.
be taking my dog over here to go poop.
Yo, great liar.
Yeah.
So we go up there. He's like, you trying to go in the back seat? I said, just for sucking your dick, we can stay right here. I said, you know what? It's more leg room. Let's go in the back
Yeah.
seat. So we go in the back seat. We
He drove there?
Huh?
He drove, right?
Yeah, he drove. We in the back seat. So now I'm still sucking his dick. Da da da. That's such a New York thing. Da da da.
Da, 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 da.
So, so now he like turned over. So he started eating my ass and shit like a applesauce container, like I said.
Eating ass
Yo.
in the car is wild behavior.
Yo. So now
Pigs on the menu.
now the nigga wanna fuck.
Oh, y'all had full intercourse in the car.
So now I'm looking at him like,
You did the backseat one where you sit in the middle and he's in the middle so you can get
nah.
more room.
So I'm in the back seat and now he like turned over. Now I'm in missionary, bitch. So now I'm like, bro.
How big is this car?
No, it was tight. It was tight. It was a
I
tight.
can't even do missionary in no
Bitch,
car.
you gonna make it work.
I
You gonna make it
When I
work.
do cars, I gotta be on top. I do a cowgirl. I do cowgirl in the car.
No, I was in Michigan, and here go Billy. Because now this is all a joke to me, because I can't believe I'm about to fuck this nigga. And
You
I'm
can
like,
believe it, because
yo.
you drink the wine, you shave your pussy, you clean out your hole.
so now I'm like, fuck it, we here now. So he goes,
Did you shave your butt too?
no. And it's coming to find out, he was like, I ain't have time. I ain't know it was fucking, but he was
You
like,
knew.
he
You
was
knew.
like, bitch, I had 30 minutes. Okay?
Oh, he had to get back to work?
Yeah, he had to get back. So I had 30 minutes before he came. He had a 2-hour break.
Oh,
It was no time for
Okay,
shaving, but come to
okay.
find out, he liked the shit. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
boom, perfect. This is gonna work
like
out
hairy
perfectly.
butt.
My hairy butt and mean.
You know when you
So
drop
now-
your lollipop on in the dirt and the kids be
No,
taking them
Renee.
and eating it?
Shut the fuck up.
That's probably what eating a hairy ass is like. When you drop your little lollipop, you
But my
drop it-
butt is not hairy.
it's hair. Hair is hair. Or linty.
It's not hairy.
Or linty.
It's not giving like Harry Potter. It's giving very like linty. Bitch, ain't no lint in the butt.
Like, no, like the hair, the remnants.
Anyway, so now we're a missionary, and I'm looking at this nigga. I'm looking so
You
deep.
lay on your back like a starfish. in the
I'm
back.
looking so deep in his eyes. I want him more and more every
You
time.
can see it?
So I'm telling him, and I'm like, you got a condom? Now he looking at me like, so hear me out. The iPhone, right? When it don't have a case, doesn't it look better? Yes
Thank
or
you
no?
for watching the 25 and over club.
So when you fuck
Well,
raw, it feels better.
Is this who we are?
But good thing he did have a condom. So
He did?
But he did.
Okay.
He did. So now he like, I want you to catch this nut, right?
He want a lot in a car.
he does.
Because that's a whole lot. Because y'all went from oral, eating ass, then y'all doing intercourse.
But mind you, we almost didn't do nothing. It's me. I thought I was gonna come here and suck your dick.
What you think it was going to lead one thing to the other?
I didn't think I was gonna get this far, bro.
You know, you could have stopped it at sucking.
So I'm like, well, let me know when you about to bust. He said I'm about to bust now. I said, okay.
like a real eater.
That's all of this nut.
Jesus.
I'm extremely
You didn't even-
disappointed.
You swallowed on the first night?
And I told him, I said, bro, I don't even do that. I don't know.
That
like,
don't work. When you tell people that, it don't work. Yeah. When you already just did some, when you already just did some real nasty shit, and somebody comes to you talk about something, I never did that. I don't really do this. You a eater. You a eater.
And I
You
realized,
are a fucking gremlin.
and I realized that I should have never did it. And then for me to say right after, like, I normally don't do this, I knew that nigga knew. And he's a tourist. I know he thought I was lying.
Eater. We know eaters when we see him.
Oh my gosh.
Saw you from a
So-
mile away. He drove all the way over there. He
And
knew you was an eater.
so then New Year's
You
Eve.
did not
no,
disappoint.
New
But you
Year's.
saw it all the way through, and I'm proud of you.
Yo, and I think I love the spontaneous shit. Being spontaneous is what turns me on. So
Right.
now here's the next part. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, he texts me. All right, the ball just dropped, so you know everybody's still up,
Literally.
right? Happy New Year.
Literally.
He impregnated my esophagus. But so now I'm like on my way home because I was just at my grandmother's house or whatever. So he's like, how did you spend New Year's? I was like, it was good until, I said my New Year's would have been better if your dick was my mouth. So he was
Is that
like,
how you flirt? Because I think that's how you flirt.
am I out of
You
line?
could have been like, flirting wise, like a nice, sexy way to be like, it would have been better if it would have been better if I was with you. Why would it be? But then you can't. Then that's how people gonna fucking treat you. That's how
He
people
thinks
gonna
I'm a
treat you.
cum bucket?
Yeah, you literally are. You're not even a bucket. You an eater because you swallow too. You a whole eater.
I lost my memory.
Like, have some dignity. Spit it out.
That was definitely one of my favorite catch-ups. But for our chemistry class, I'm going to give you another episode from 25 and over. And I actually was watching this episode the other day and was having so many laughs with it. It was with Wolf and Samantha. We spoke about if a guy proposed to the person or somebody proposed to you deny them, is the relationship over? And we also spoke about breaks in the relationship. What's the rules of a break? And does a break mean a breakup? That was actually funny. So I think that is one of my favorite moments. Let's check that out. Can you be with someone who had a baby on you while you was on the break in the relationship?
No. No.
Even if it's a break.
I don't give a fuck if I move to fucking
You had a
Africa.
baby, bro?
No.
That's tough, man. That's really tough. See, the thing is, I think that could work, but the chances of it working, like you got a better chance of hitting the
I'm
lottery.
pinching that baby.
You gonna what?
Pinch.
Pinching that baby?
Yep.
Don't talk like
no.
that. Don't do that. The baby's innocent.
But
Don't
people do that. That's not nice.
I would
I'm
have to
sorry.
leave.
Jesus Christ.
I would have to give a divorce.
I couldn't do it, but like, so like,
Rashida did it with Kirk.
She's stupid.
so what happened in Insecure, even though that's a TV show, it's like Issa was super in love with Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
That was the love of her life. They had been broke up. She really been wanting to be with him. She was in the dating market, trash, falling in love, not
That's what
falling
the
in
people
love.
say. It's old. And they said
You know what I
it's bad
mean?
out
But
here.
then it's like they got back together and she was so fucking happy. Like she was like, this is the guy I really want to be with.
Right.
And then they weren't officially together yet. And then he got somebody pregnant. And everything was perfect. He was making the right money. So I'm saying like it just depends on what the situation is.
I still have to say no.
It's
especially
no for me for sure.
she has no
Yeah, but-
kids, right? And Issa had no kids. So now
Right.
we're together and you're having your first child with someone else.
Yeah.
It's clipped.
And then
clipped.
also
It's
you
hard.
don't know
hard.
the amount of like a step parent. So you want me to play step mommy to a baby that you had a bitch baby on a break?
I think we should dive deeper than this.
How
You fucking bitches raw
That's
on
the
the
tea
break?
right there. Cause you never was getting back with me. That means you never was getting back with me. Cause there's no way y'all got that.
That's not what that means.
That's-
The
stop doing
nigga
that.
slipped up.
Slipped
You could have
up?
caught HIV.
He could have, for sure.
Right.
A whole
Ain't
lot
no
of others.
slip ups when you slipping up.
I mean, I'm just saying like that.
I don't want to hear it.
Come on now, let's be for real, y'all.
Whoa.
Let's be for real. What?
You fucking raw? That means if we're on a break, I'm not expecting you to be peaceful. First of all, there's no such thing as break in my language.
I
You feel
agree
me?
with that too.
There's no such thing. But
I mean, a
Still
break is
on
a
the-
break. It's a breakup. It's just
On the
missing
break,
one,
still have
one
respect
more
for
It's just
word.
mixing it up.
It's just missing one word.
So what is a break? Let's talk about that.
It's a breakup. To me, a break is like, it's like a pause. It is a breakup by definition, but it's like, you know what? I'm not necessarily saying that I want you out of my life completely. Like I've broken up with people before and it was like, this is done.
Pause.
That's what a break is. It's a pause. Cause it's like, let me get my mind together or whatever it is that I'm trying to find. Let me find that. And then it's like, I would
play
like
you-
I like the
back.
idea of returning back to this, and we could talk about continuing this.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that's what I think it means.
Okay. Well,
I just feel like
That sound about
both
right?
here talking about for sure.
no,
Ladies?
I think
Y'all agree with that definition?
No, that's a great explanation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
bullshit to me.
yeah. I think in a realistic world,
You want to take a break and think about what you got to do, bitch. You could do that when I'm sitting right here.
If you really,
Maybe
if you
you
really
can.
love me, you could. We're gonna work this out
We don't need
together
to- yeah.
and try and figure this out.
Maybe I can't.
together.
Maybe you're the problem, so I can't work
So
it
then
out
we don't
with
need to
you.
be together.
So that's why the break is happening.
But break,
So it brings
when you
right
say
back around.
Break up with
break
me.
up, because when you say break,
we are
it
breaking
means
up.
Anything that's broken could be fixed.
A break is breaking up.
That's your definition. But some people think of break as we're gonna chill off each other.
Okay.
Break could be, I have a lot of mental health issues. I need to get my life together. You go off and I can't, this relationship is too much for me right now. I don't want to break up for you. I do want to come back. But what's the rules in between it? Ain't no fucking break, nigga.
I feel you.
Because you forgot to break open the wrapper to a condom.
Ooh.
And what happened? Why are you
it's
nutting
okay.
in the bitch pussy? What happened to booty hole? That's the best birth control.
Not everybody.
I mean, that's not the only way you get pregnant.
but not everybody
So,
want to.
How else can you get pregnant?
How does somebody, you saying that like, she only get pregnant if you nut in her? That's what you saying?
Well, what's the other way?
Yeah.
The other way. What you mean?
What? Teach us something.
All right. I don't know. I thought I was talking to grown-ups. I don't know.
Wolf, teach us.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like you can't
Please
get
let me
pregnant by
know
a nut.
quick.
Nutting, you don't have to nut in a woman and then find
He's
out that
basically
she's
saying
pregnant.
what? He's talking about if you pull out, you still can get pregnant, which is true.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like, I didn't nut in her. How did she get pregnant?
bottom line, you fucked her raw.
Yeah.
And
Don't
on
take the
break,
risk,
some
my
rules.
nigga.
All right, so you come to me and say you
Can't
wanna
do the
take a break?
time.
Oh,
Shit.
let's have a meeting. So what does break look like to
A
you?
meeting?
Can I? Yeah. Can I fuck other people while we on the break?
This is too much.
That's a lot. It's like it's messy. It's nasty work. It really is.
So you need to break up. I don't believe in break. You believe in breaks?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
No. Clap your hands if you're a break. If you believe in breaks.
And you could leave right there and take
I
it
am.
with you.
I am leaving.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, she's
Okay.
am.
All right.
Because that's what it is.
But my thing is, right? You take the break, right?
Right.
And you think while you away from me,
Right.
you gonna be like, matter of fact, I'm going back. You gonna be having the time of your life. This just might as well just end it here.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying.
You're gonna take a break,
Right.
and you mean to tell me you're gonna take a break, and what you gonna be doing on this break?
If so, the thing is like,
we need answers.
who knows what somebody really means when they say they gonna take a break?
I'm asking you,
Right.
what are you doing on this break?
If I say I need a break, I really mean that like my mind and my mental health and my well-being and shit is really fucked up right now.
Quiet on the set.
Like that's how I feel. Like I'm way too close to this situation. It's like I want it, but it feels bad. It hurts to do this. You know what I mean? It's really like this is not good for me. You know what I mean? So when I say I need a break, I really need to step away. Like, cause the thing is like people so dimensional. It's like I love you, but at the same time, something about you hurts me though. So I still want to be with like I see the best parts about you is what attracted me to you in the first place. And I'm not blind to those things now. However, these other things that are going on, it's like we need to get that part figured out. So I'm gonna step away.
And what are you gonna be doing over there? Writing in journals and thinking?
Really, you know, the break, see this shit get deep. Like
It do, because my thing is the mental health thing is cool, right? But if you feel that strong about this, things that you don't like about me, things and like, then you just don't. No,
well the thing is, okay, so
no.
I'm looking at this from like everything is not black and white when in relationships. It's not simple. Somebody might be dealing with something that the other partner has to inherit because you're in love with them. Whatever that thing might be. It could be a numerous amount of things. You know what I mean? And once you you close to that situation, you realizing like, you know what? This is a little tough for me. I need to I ain't asked for this. You know what I mean? Or I ain't signed up for this. So I need to step
so it's
away.
more than just taking a break to go.
I'm just trying to give context to
more
why
than-
somebody might take a break.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
why they taking a break.
Our immature minds, in my immature mind, thinks break means you want to go.
You just want to be fucking people.
Yeah.
To a lot of people, it probably does.
But I think so. When you say break, I don't think I agree with you to say add the word up to it.
What's
when you
up?
say the word like break up, don't. Oh,
Because to me, that's what it really
so
is.
but when
at
you
the
say
end of the day.
break, do you have intentions with getting back with the person?
After he put you on pause, he gonna play you when he wants.
I
That's what
think
he
so.
said.
I think the break is like, let me do some. Let me get away from your influence real quick because I'm not really thinking the same way I would if you weren't around. So let me get away because like when I'm around you, I'm influenced by the way you look, my attraction to you. We still having sex, all these things that's not making it help me get closer to the clarity that I'm looking for. Let me go find the clarity.
Because we can still have sex during the break. You don't got to go to nobody else.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, like, maybe that's somebody's idea of that. And then it's like, let me step to the side. Let me really think about this. Let me get counsel from my team, my people.
Who's your team?
Whoever them people is, my homies or my parents or
don't
my
need
grandparents,
team,
whatever.
but he don't need the
They gonna put
counsel
the wrong shit
from
in
the-
their head.
Maybe, but they might be good friends though. Like I'm the type of friend, like if you come to me for relationship advice, I'm not telling you what you want to hear because you my homie. Like I'm gonna really let you know, like you's a dog ass
As you
nigga
should.
and you wrong. You know what I mean? And you need to go fix that shit. Like that's the type of friend I am. So that might be what your counsel is for.
But the next question is, if a man proposes and is told no, is the relationship over?
Not necessarily.
Really?
Context matters for everything. There is no one blanket answer for everything.
Now, you propose, she says no.
Mm-hmm.
You're a different nigga though. I need a toxic nigga.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You got the right nigga right here.
Let's heal some people. If she says no,
Yeah.
why is it not over? Because typically in my head, I think if a person says no to me, I'm showing you that I'm ready to make progress.
Right.
The relationship may not be over. However, it will not be the same.
Love is bigger than getting what you want, though. You know what I mean? Like, getting what you want is a big part of it, but it's also bigger than that. Like, I don't love you less now because I'm not getting what I want. So that doesn't really make sense. So I want to make a commitment to you, a union between me and God to be with you till death do us part. All that shit, like I'm so in love with you, right? But now because you said no, now it's like, well, fuck you then, bitch. I'm out of here. That doesn't make any sense. I thought you loved me.
But hold on. And if you want to make this commitment to death do us part, we should be on the same page, and I should feel the same way about you.
Well, it depends on why
So
she's saying
why
no.
would you say no?
It depends on why your partner.
And that means that you didn't read the room and you didn't know that she would say no.
That is true, but okay.
And then if you set up a scene, you have everybody, all the family and everything, you set up all this stuff, and I say
if you
no,
did that,
how small you feel?
if you did that, because I got a friend who proposed her the first time and she said no.
In front of everybody?
There was no everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like it depends on what the situation was.
Oh.
You can't say no to me in front of everybody. You better say yes in front of everybody and talk to me.
And
behind
I ain't gonna lie, this
So
ain't
that's
gonna
not
hurt.
really. I don't know if that's really love. Then you know what I mean. Like you playing a game with that person.
He plays games, though. I've been noticing.
Me?
Yeah,
Wow.
you play games. Because on the other episode, when I said I don't do what people do to me, you one of those people that do.
Right. Type shit.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's you. I don't love
That's
you any
you.
less. That's just how you are.
That's real love.
Yeah.
I do think I like that you say you have to read the room because you can't assume.
And perfect example, I know somebody who their man proposed to them and they weren't ready, but they said yes. And it's just like, he wasn't reading the room because you just kind of met him and it's like you rushing to propose to me and then you felt obligated to say yeah, and you don't have to. But how would you be if you didn't? And then like they got married and then they're not working.
As a woman, what are some reasons that you may say no?
How many reasons you want?
Give us 3.
Yeah.
Number one, your mindset. You have to be on the same type. We have to be on the same page. That's just basically what I just said. Like, you can't be madly in love with me and you're proposing to me and I'm saying no. That means we're not on the same page, in the same book, in the same library. We 2 different places. Financials. Because you're proposing to me with the intentions to marry me. What do you have to offer me in a marriage? Marriage is not just I want to be with you and I have your last name. I inherit your debts. I inherit your wealth. I inherit everything that you have. What are we going to benefit?
What are you providing for me?
Yes.
As a woman, like as a man, like you want to get married to me. That's cool. We don't got to be rich, but like, what are you prepared to do
Yeah.
for me as your woman? For our family, what are you prepared to do for us?
So that's 2. And 3, can I see myself spending the rest of my life with you?
So if you say no and you ask yourself, can I see myself? You ask yourself all those 3 questions. Why still stay?
Because you love them, nigga.
No, I never said I would stay.
Huh? Or you will leave?
I feel like in a way you would, I don't know about
She's
Wolf.
not leaving. You're not
You
leaving.
mean?
You're not leaving because it was like, okay, so if you were already in a relationship with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all in a relationship.
Okay.
So that means you was already open to the idea of leaving then. Because it's like, if I propose to you and we in a relationship, you gonna be like, I said no to him, but now I can't be with you at the same time.
Because now I feel like you said you wouldn't be funny, but I feel like men would be funny. I feel like that will hurt your ego. If you
There's a great
propose
chance
to me,
there's a great chance
and
that'll hurt
I
your
said,
ego.
"Oh, I'm sorry."
That's a good
No.
aspect.
You're gonna be like, this bitch. Now you want to talk to 1,000 bitches. Now you hate me. You feel this small. You don't even want to
Wait.
give me your all anymore because I shut you down.
But then don't you feel like that's something that you could help him feel comfortable with? Because obviously you're right. I didn't even think about that, and you're right. There's gonna be
Y'all love ego.
It's gonna be absolutely. There's gonna be an insecurity in that area. So, but as a woman, like, don't you feel like, okay, like, I don't want to marry you because I feel like certain things is not right. However, babe, I do love you though, and babe, like, I do want to
But
be with you.
what am I telling you? Oh, but you don't have the right mindset. You gonna
No, then you keep
like
it real.
this
That's your
bitch.
nigga, right? You keep it a stack with that.
And
nigga.
I feel like sometimes men don't want to hear certain things from females.
we talking about your nigga though.
And I feel like sometimes men don't want to hear certain things from females.
All right, then maybe you definitely are not. I can't even say you're not with the right guy in this fake scenario, but you should be able to let him know, like, listen, I love you. I want to be with you. That's why I'm with you now. But there's a couple things that make me slightly uncomfortable about you. I don't think we're ready because you're actually still working through some fucked up shit that happened to you 10 years ago and you're really not over it. And I know that if we get deeper into this, that's going to be in it with us too.
But also, you could just say yeah and keep the ring and don't get married. You just got you just saying yeah to
Yo.
nothing.
Yo.
It's not really a commitment.
And shorties do that too.
Like you could just say yeah and be like yeah, and
Now,
then
do you
like
give the ring back?
no, you wear it, but
No,
it's nothing
like,
else.
When you break up, do you give the ring back?
Yeah, you can have it back if you like it back.
Keeping it.
Why?
So what? Cause you gave it to me.
I'm not leaving. If I propose to a woman,
And she shuts your shit down. You gonna say
she didn't shut me down, but she said no.
It's gonna fuck with your pride.
I'm not going. I mean, because the thing is, when I shoot, when I shoot my shot, I'm gonna make it a good shot. So I will be very confused.
y'all be on the
by it.
same. Y'all will be on the same page in the same library in the same book.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm gonna give it the best of everything I think I can do, and I will be. Very
And so what I'm saying
surprised.
is, if you give it your all 100%,
no.
and she said no, what are
Okay.
you feeling? You gonna say, well, you know what? I love you still.
But
it don't matter.
But the
I
thing
love
is,
you.
I already made that. Like, I want to be with you forever.
And I said no.
okay, but that doesn't change the fact that I still want to be with
And
you.
I can
though.
still love you
Yes,
and want to be with you, but I gotta have
You're
it
gonna
out.
build a little resentment.
And Beyonce said,
We need to talk.
We need to, yeah.
We need to talk. We need to figure out why. See, now what depends on this relationship still standing afterwards is why you said no.
Well,
You got a valid reason. Tell me about myself. Is there something that I'm not
but
being
it's
honest
easy to
with?
say this how it should go.
okay, let's hear it.
We
This
I'm saying this how it should go is what he's saying is because all right now you told me how you felt. We should have this conversation.
Now we got to talk.
We should have but in reality, when you're feeling your feelings in that moment, it's not gonna operate like that.
I am gonna.
You're probably
be like
gonna
that.
say,
Yeah, you're gonna be
that's
hurt.
Probably you. That's not everybody. You're probably gonna say, like, so why you said no? But that resentment.
So what you gonna do?
Be
Then?
there.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You talking about like that's what I would do with the average person. What would the
I
average
think
person
if
do?
a woman says no and she knows why she's saying no, she should leave, right? Because the reasons that Sam gave, and he's not all the things that you just gave, which are great reasons,
That's not.
she should leave. But hold on. But then your reasons, if I feel like if there is a way to talk about it,
Right.
but
It's like, nigga, you're not ready. It's like you want a promotion for a job. It's like, yo, you're gonna
You're not
get it.
qualified?
so
You know, you're gonna get it, but you not ready. You think you're ready because you want the money, you want everything that come with that job, but you're not ready yet. You need another 2 years at this role, realistically. And it's like this is
another 2 years. We know with that.
this
But I
is the
feel like a
thing.
lot of people wouldn't take that well.
But this is then y'all not doing it for the right. You definitely don't need to be married because it's like it's way too much ego in this shit. Ego is important. You need it to have a healthy life as a human being, but ego very seldomly plays a significant role in love because love is about being selfless all the time, majority of the time. You always got to put not always, but
A lot of
you can't be the first person shooter all the time when it comes to love. So if I propose to a woman and she say, yo, I love you, I love everything about you, but there's something that's going on with you that I noticed and maybe we haven't talked about it until yet, or maybe we have, whatever it is, like if I respect this woman, I want this woman to be my wife, the reason is valid, I'm be like, okay, you're right.
What if you don't agree with it?
That's a different story. If I don't agree with it, then I will feel different
As a
then.
man, I feel like a
But if I'm proposing to her, I trust her instincts so much that it's like her intuition so much is like, you really believe that? Like, okay, you're right. I do need work in this area.
Okay.
I would say, what are 3 reasons that you will muster up the courage to catch up? Wait, sorry, that was a bar.
That was
But what are some 3 reasons that will make you want to propose?
that's a great question.
That is. That's a really good question.
I'm the
My motherfucking friend. God. I need it.
3 things that would make me want to propose to a woman. I feel emotionally safe with her. That's one. To me, the number one thing that weeds out almost all women my whole life is I know that if you didn't get your way, you would try to hurt me. And that's something that you can see in almost all women, because you only get married to one woman, right? So there's a reason why all the other women didn't work. And a lot of the times the reason why, because I know that if shit went left and you didn't get your way or something, you would hurt me. And hurt me means you would take my kids from me. Hurt me means you would try to take my money from me in some type of way. Hurt me means you would try to hurt my pride and ego as a man. And that is something that is well documented that just happens in relationships. So that's number one. So if I feel emotionally safe with you, that's a big part right there.
Okay, ladies, write y'all notes. When y'all be
That's
like,
a
why
big
you not
part.
proposing to me? And you want
You think you're going to take them kids in that money.
And it's like, because and you show it in little ways, you know what I mean? So that's one.
Like what?
I don't want to get into that.
I want to know what way.
I don't want to get into that.
know.
Clap your hands if you want to know.
So,
Clap your hands, coming down.
like, it depends on, like, are you a spiteful woman? Like, when you, like, we're not talking about throwing tantrums and shit like that. We're talking about, like, bigger things. Like, are you spiteful? Like, when you don't get your way, like, you just do some foul shit. Like, I ain't cleaning the house. So, like, you do some foul shit. Like, I ain't cooking for you today, nigga. It's like, if you
Because cleaning the house is a stretch, because that's not foul.
Well, okay. So, like, my thing is, like, if you usually cook and we had a misunderstanding and now you, like, figure out what to eat today, like, that's not a good sign. You know what I mean? Don't weaponize things against me. Don't weaponize shit against me.
Plate? Food?
Don't weaponize. You can be human. Like, I'm not saying she got to be perfect, but I'm just, use your own imagination as you listen, and, like, don't do some shady shit because you didn't get your way. And the thing is, a lot of niggas don't pay attention to women. Tell you exactly who they are from the jump, nigga.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
The men too.
The men, especially
And you
the
keep painting
niggas.
a different picture and they the same
Especially
person.
the niggas. So that's
You just painting over it. No, this is you.
So that's one.
They said, no, this is
2,
Kiyama.
2, I would say she knows how to be submissive. I think as a man, I'm willing to be submissive to a woman because I don't know everything. So there might be a moment where it's like, you know what? You take the lead on this one because I actually am out of this is not my bag right now. I'm willing, but the thing is, it's like, I'm never going to marry a woman that feels the need to challenge me when I've proven that I'm worthy to be trusted, though. And a lot of women, because they've been hurt and because they don't really know what, like, love or, like, good shit looks like, it's like sometimes it's like he's a good guy, but it's like I can't lean in all the way because I'm afraid. Like, if the lean back test, I'm afraid you're going to drop me, even though you've caught me every other time. So
And just like when I said you bring that baggage with that little boy with that stick, like I said last time, and that's what they do. That's what they do. That's serious. Like, you bring the old problems and then I'm putting them on new problems. And my old man used to do this. Are you going to do this? It's like, girl, shut up.
I think having Samantha Wolf back on the couch next year, it definitely needs to happen. This tap in needs to be studied. And one of my favorite relationship topics was with my man, Avery Wilson, in my head. Oh, that's my man. But he was on the show and we spoke about dating with intentions. And I think it's my favorite episode because I was just gazing in his eyes. And actually, fun fact, that was the first episode I actually recorded for the Needs to Be Studied podcast. Like, maybe a few days before, I made up my mind, like, hey, I'm going to change the name of the podcast. And literally, I recorded with Avery Wilson because he was supposed to be on 25 and over. But I hope you enjoy. Dating goals and intentions, and you're single right now.
Yes, I am. It's a dollar bill.
Huh?
It's a dollar bill.
Like a dollar bill? You want to be in love?
Hit all the camera angles. Honestly, I'm not mad at love. Love is definitely something that you have to prepare yourself for, in my opinion. Yes, you can fall into love and not be ready for it, sure. But I also feel like you need to want to be in that space. And I'm not mad at that. It just, I know that when you really fall in love, and I'm not talking about like, oh, I like this little John, like we cool, like we be chilling. No, when you really fall in love with somebody, they take space up in your life.
That's a word.
They really do. So like you have to be able to be unselfish in that moment and be like, all right, bet. I'm not just thinking about what I want to eat. I'm thinking about what you want to eat. I'm not thinking about, oh, somebody was just trying to talk to me on the street. I can't even really play with that because I got you. Like there are just things that change. Like, oh damn, like I can't even really go out and be out all night like that because I gotta be back home with you if you're not with me. Like there's just things that come along with it, and it's like that changes the perspective. But I'm not against it. I mean, I would love to be in my life. A little companionship or something.
Are you dating right now?
I'm always dating.
I'm not trying to rush you,
Yeah.
find my soulmate, but just send me the tracking number. You know what it is?
Immediately. Expeditiously.
I want the companionship.
Yes, companionship. I love.
I'm not a person that likes to be out there. Like if I'm talking to one person, I'm gonna talk to one person.
Sure.
If it's exclusive, I don't really have that much time to entertain other people, especially like now. Like this month of August is booked out.
And you working.
Like,
exactly.
You feel me? So I have my regular job, recording. Well, by the time this come out, I'm recording my old podcast right now, and then I'm recording new episodes for this podcast.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the live show. So it's just like there's so much on my plate. I'm about to move also, so there's no room to put a person because when I'm dating somebody, I'm dating them.
Yeah, they taking up space, I guess.
Yeah.
So you want this tracking number. What is it that you want? And you said you're a little vain, so tell me what is it that you want so we can put that in the air for people.
Because I believe in manifestation, because I was manifesting. I want a hood nigga, a nigga that's going to choke me when I'm upset, right? And that's exactly what I got.
Absolutely.
Domestic violence broke my laptop. Okay, but what I'm manifesting now is someone that is very supportive. That's why I liked in my last relationship. Like, when I first did my first podcast, the first episode, he was like, it's all right. But I'm just like, what? Like, hype me the fuck up. You feel me?
Okay.
How dare you?
Yeah.
So then that didn't work out.
Supportive.
I want supportive. I want somebody to plan. Like I'm dominant in all aspects of my life. Dominant in this podcast and dominant at work. Dominant. Sometimes I would say in my friend group, but on all aspects. I want to come home and not think about something because I used to come home and they used to be like, "What we eating?"
So you want a leader, okay? Supportive, a leader.
But you know what? I could lead too. I don't mind leading, but just take some of the pressure off of me.
Yeah.
All right, supportive. A leader, you gotta be funny as fuck. Ambitious. Can we like fuck the funny shit? You gotta be ambitious. You can't just sit home, wanna not do nothing with your life. You have to have some type of goal. Ooh, I'm getting triggered thinking about it. But that's why these past experiences help me understand. And then the main thing, not the main thing, but nigga, you gotta look good. I don't care. You could have a big back, look good. You could have 6-pack, you look good. You could be light-skinned and look good, dark-skinned look good. I don't give a fuck. You just gotta look good. But also know how to treat me, take care of me. Because those are things I feel like I bring to the table. Okay. I'm a supporter. I'm ambitious.
You said all the great things, and I think that are very important. But one thing.
Well, I missed. You gotta be into me.
Of course. They have to please you.
Oh, yeah. But you know what, at this point, like, God, this is in my prayer too. Like,
you gotta be specific in your prayers.
Yeah, okay, God. And I'll take a nice man. His thinking can be small too, but as long as he treat me good, but not so small, God. Like not Michael, but like a boyfriend-sized penis. What are you looking for?
What am I looking for? I'm looking for an individual that is confident. I need you to definitely be about me, but I also need you to respect space. Like I want you to want space just as much as I want space because that makes us want each other even more. I definitely need you to be a little bit of a sex demon, and that's okay.
Amen.
That's okay. I need you to have that because I don't want to have to walk out the house and want anything.
You want to wake up to head.
I want to wake up to a lot of things. I don't know. That's one thing. There's a plethora. I need to wake up to a lot of things. But I want that sexual chemistry to be there. I want there to be tension with us for the entire time of our relationship. I don't want it to be there in the beginning and it be hot and we be on it and we be going crazy and then all of a sudden it starts dying down because you feel away or like because you're tired or whatever. I want someone that can keep up. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Pissed on somebody before?
Pissed on somebody? No, that's not really my thing. I saw you talk about that.
Oh, who, me?
Yes, you. I saw you talk about that, and you was like in the shower, like in the. And truth be told, I'm like I don't know. I don't have no problem with that thing that people might like or a kink or whatever, but like that's not for me. Now, maybe if I was in love with somebody and like they asked me for some crazy shit, I'm never gonna say no. That's the thing about me. When I'm in that space, there's no. To the person I love, there's no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
See, in my disclaimer, I was in love. But
In the tub.
in the tub.
Yes.
In love, in the tub. How has your dating goals or your intentions evolved over time?
They've changed. I generally like to date older than me. All right, see, that's a sign.
Yep.
Phone done fell. That's a sign. They said stop doing that. That's what God said. He said chill out.
Well, how much older?
I mean, just a couple years. I'm not talking like
Yes.
nothing. Not crazy. Not 10.
They say you have to date half your age and add 7 to it. So my math would be they would have to be 23 for
Yeah,
me to
I'm.
date them. No.
I don't date nobody younger than me. Not to say that like I can't, but I don't, never have.
Okay.
And if they are, it's like they're younger than me in months. We're the same age, but in months.
Mhm.
But yeah, like 7, 8 years, maybe that was the
Okay.
most. But yeah. I think when I was younger, I used to just really be like, I don't know, I used to be a hothead for sure. And like I really couldn't control a lot of my urges, like to just, I don't know. I'm like, I look good, people be looking good, and they be talking to me and saying things. And like I used to be easily persuaded. I'm not now at this point. I've played a lot, I've done a lot of things that I wanted to do, experienced a lot of different people, different energies, different things. And that shit was cool. But now at this point, I feel like I've done enough of, maybe I've cheated in the past. Not every relationship, but like I've cheated in the past. I've done enough of that. I've done enough of like maybe telling a little lie here and there. Like I've done all those things, so I don't feel the need to keep doing that. I feel like if you keep doing shit that you always do and you don't get a different result, that's you. That's not nobody else outside of you. And they can be wrong too, but like you got to take, take that into your own hands. So now at this point, I'm kind of like, I'm past all the games. Like if I'm gonna mess with you, it's like, I really want to talk to you. Like I really am interested in you. And yeah, that's what I want. I want something real. I don't want to keep playing.
Once upon a time, I loved that toxic lifestyle, right?
It's
But-
still in you,
but-
respectfully.
A little poquito.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
I prefer more toxic in the bedroom than I prefer like
sure.
mentally. But with going to therapy and then just getting older as a person, it's like the things I did in my 20s, I don't want to do in my 30s anymore.
Yeah.
And one of those biggest things are boundaries. I dealt with guys who didn't know how to speak, and I'm low-key sensitive. So if you talking to me crazy because I have like childhood trauma, it was like I thought that was, oh, I love you, the way they was expressing how they love me. I talk to you this because I love you. But in reality, it was like, no, I don't want you to talk to me like that. So there's that
Yeah,
boundary's
so
right
that's
there.
done.
Those past relationships help me realize what I don't want. Like my love language used to be quality time. I used to love being cuddled up, chilling with a nigga. We together. But then I realized how much active service is important to me. With me being so busy, I do want to come home and not have to worry about what we're eating or have to clean up. Like I remember living with a nigga and he was just like, I'm like, you're not gonna clean the bathroom? And mind you, he living with me, but he's like, but this is your house. And it was just like, oh, I gotta work and clean the bathroom too? And you sit your ass on that toilet? Dirty. You feel me? So things like that started turning me off.
It's
So
yours and it's mine.
Yeah.
I hate that. I
Like,
don't like that for you or for nobody.
nobody.
Especially if you're in the same house. That's why I tell people, like, take your time moving in with people because
Mhm.
truth be told, keep your own for as long as you can.
That's what I tell people.
Because when you start moving in with somebody, they and you can't hide things, and not that you're trying to hide things, but you can't hide things that you would normally do. And it'd be little things like, I don't like glasses without a coaster, or I don't like my jackets over here, I like them there. And then you start doing that stuff, or they start doing that stuff, and you irritate it immediately. Then it's like you're not even focused on like the relationship and the chemistry or whatever that's there. But I've been hearing a lot of people on social media, like relationship couples, been saying, fight the problem, not fight the person. And that's a fact. Like, and I'm like, my next situation, I'm gonna do that because I don't like to argue, but I'm definitely going to give you my point. So you may not want to hear what I gotta say, but I'm gonna tell you. And that may cause you to be triggered or argue or whatever case. But this time around, whenever I get into that, I'm not arguing the person, I'm arguing the problem. I don't like this, and you keep doing that. So don't do that, please. So we can be good, because that is a problem.
Because let me tell you something. The only thing a nigga was good for living with me was getting a mouse. Because I'm not getting you feel me? But other than that, that's what he was
This
good
nigga
for.
was a cat.
He damn sure was. That's the only thing he was fucking good for.
Get these
Well,
rats.
Yeah, no, rats. Hold on now, hey, Mr. Avery. Rats? I know we live in New York City, but
Well, my thing is, we're gonna classify a mouse as not a rat because of a size.
for my mental, we gonna
That's some real us stuff. Like,
yeah.
be like, that's not a kitten. That's a cat, baby.
Yo.
That's still a kitten, baby. That's a rat. That's in the rat family. That's not. I know you say it's a little mouse, but that's a rat.
Nah, but you know, I live in Queens, so we don't really call it rats. Now, if we lived in the Bronx, we call it rats. But Queens, we call it mice.
Okay, well, get those big size mice out the house.
But in support, when I had my first live show and I asked him to come, he was like, I'm not coming. So the second one, I had my second live show. That was a big show. And I'm like, yo, like, so many people's buying tickets. Like, you know, you live your regular life. And I just want the person that I'm sleeping with and having a relationship with come support me.
Yeah.
You're not going to come to my live show?
See, I'm with you with the support thing, but I also have had relationships where, like, I'll do shows or I'll be out and they'll come to the show and for some reason they think it's their show. Now, that's a
Really?
problem too, because you are supporting me, but you also turning up a little too crazy. You wild in the crowd, you grabbing everybody's attention, and I'm not mad at that, because truth be told, once I get to doing what I do, I'm not worried about nobody not paying attention.
Mhm.
But you don't need to be, like, be supportive, sure, but also, like, respect the space. Like, when you go into their space, you should be like, you know what? I'm here to support my man, my girl, my whatever. And then, like, you're there and you're attentive.
Exactly.
But don't be acting like it's your show. Because, like, if they came in here right now while we filming, I don't expect you to really be out here going crazy at the mouth. Chime in when everybody asks, hey,
Yo.
clap if you're happy. That's when you clap, you know?
Yup.
But, like, don't be wilding. And I've had people wild out
No,
in
that's real
relationships.
shit.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? My family and my friends like, yo, your man's up here acting crazy in the audience. Like, huh? What you mean? And granted, I can't go up see it because I'm like, I'm doing my own
Right.
thing. But I'm like, I don't need that.
All right, so now let's get into the extracurricular. And the extracurricular is our sex segment. And my favorite guest, I think this is probably my favorite episode, but my favorite guest and topic was Mistress Marley. First of all, she's one of my women crushes. She looks so good, body right, and she making the money and making the bag doing the craziest shit ever. And that was one of my favorite episodes because I learned so much from it. And a lot of y'all learned a lot from it. Some of y'all even hit me up was like, Billy, I'm gonna sign up for her class. Bitch, me too. So let's tap into and let's reminisce together on what Mistress Marley was talking about. Are there different types of doms and subs?
Yeah, so you have some doms that are pro dominatrix. So that's why I'm a pro dominatrix, meaning I get paid for my domination. You have some that are lifestyle doms and lifestyle subs, meaning they're doing it for their lifestyle. They just live the lifestyle 24/7. It's in them. That's it. That's all. Then you have financial dominatrix, which I am a financial dominatrix. That's how I came into this industry. And those are doms that control men financially. So we control their wallets. They pay us. They get off by getting us gifts and paying us and things of that nature. So that's me. That's my life.
Where the fuck do I sign up for this? Like, what's the website? What's the app? What's the...
You can sign up through Mistress Marley's Sex Academy, but we'll get into that.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I have
wait,
a whole academy.
me as a gay man, I could get me a sub? A
Yeah.
financial?
Yeah.
Like, and don't tell me that because I'll be on this right after this episode.
I mean, because there's a lot of men in our financial domination world. They just call themselves cash masters. So if they're more mask presenting, they'll call themselves cash master. If they're more femme presenting, they'll call themselves a fendom, financial dominatrix, whatever it might be. But I mean, I have a friend that's done it before, and he sold feet pictures, and he made a killing. So
And I have
it
nice
happens.
feet.
Oh, it don't even matter if your feet are nice. These men will pay for you to put dirt on your feet, walk in food. Like, it don't gotta be done up.
So wait, now hold on. Because I have some bills that need to be paid. How did you get involved in this lifestyle?
I got involved off of just survival. Like, I was, fresh out of grad school here in New York. I was working jobs as like a freelancer. The money was not money, and I still felt like I was just literally working to live. So I was like, something has to be better than this. And then I had an injury where I had broke my foot and I was on bed rest, and I just Googled like how to make money online as a woman. And the first thing that came up was financial domination. And just like everybody else, I was like, this is fake. Like, nobody's paying somebody just to humiliate them or talk shit to them, like, on the internet. And here I am now, years later.
And how long you been doing this?
Ooh, I've been doing this now going on 6 years.
6 years.
Going on 6
Well, I've been
years.
doing my last 6 years wrong. I've been working, clocking in, fucking for free at this point.
Look.
And I could get, but you know what? I'm automatically a submissive person.
Mm.
So it's just like, I can't be IKEA.
Your
However,
energy don't give me submissive though.
but because I'm a boss, I'm very dominant in all aspects of my life.
Yeah.
too. So when I am around my partner,
Mhm.
I would like to be a submissive person. I don't really want to worry about anything. I'll be like, yes, boo, I'll do anything you want. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
However, I am a dom in all aspects of my life. So I do enjoy, as a Virgo that I am, kind of telling people what to do. I'm
Yeah.
just realizing that
Yeah.
today. Is this lesson one of learning?
Yeah, it's empowering, right? Like it just feels good. Like
So how does that make you feel? Like when you get to,
so with me, like I'm very dominant in all parts of my life too. My business, my friendships, my family, everything. But in my romantic relationships, I consider myself to be a submissive princess. Because I'm very bratty, but I can be submissive. So like the man can lead me, but I would throw a tantrum real fast if I don't get my way. Like, no, I wanted this. I said I wanted to go here, whatever. But it's still like submissive, you know? I want him to tell me to just shut up. But
I like that.
you know?
I like that. So I could be verse doms. Like
Yeah, so that it's called a switch. So you can be a switch.
I want to be a switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Because I do like a good shut the fuck up sometimes. And that's the
Yeah.
toxicness I'm working on. But I do like a good shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right. What's the most that you accepted? What was the offer?
So the most I've ever made, it was in an hour. It was $10,000. And that was an online session. That wasn't even in
Tax free?
Jesus.
Well, you gotta pay your taxes. As sex workers, you
yeah.
still gotta pay your taxes.
Yeah.
But it was just in 1 hour, just off of humiliation. And that's called a whale sub. So in our community, we call those whales. Right? So whales, but a whale is hard to catch. So that's why you don't have a lot of, whales. So
That makes sense.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. I felt like a light went out.
yeah, that's why I felt it too.
I like when up.
Yeah.
Yeah, something went out.
behind you. When
Something went out.
Yeah, I was like,
And that's why I was looking at each other like,
yeah, like did something just-
well, we're going to keep going while they figure that out. Okay, so a whale sub. All right. So you started online doing this.
Mhm.
And online, they'll just have you do different tasks, different challenges, and
Yeah.
like it's a double dare 2000.
Not challenges.
Yeah.
So online, so if anything, I'm having them do tasks for me.
Mm.
Right? So but some of them are into different kinks and fetishes. So online, you'll more so find the subs that are nervous to meet somebody in person. They just want to do it online and go on about their business. So for instance, I'll get paid, a sub will come to me and say, hey, mistress, can you ignore me on camera? So I'll be on camera ignoring them and they'll be talking and begging and I'll just be walking around my house, cleaning, cooking, doing my makeup, whatever. And they'll just sit and watch and they'll be like, please talk to me and stuff like that. And, it's an interesting world out here.
Oh, girl, give me the website. Give me the website.
It's the websites that people use every day and don't realize. It's the Instagram. It's the Twitter. People will find their way into your inbox if they really like your content.
Oh, no, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so our icebreaker is
Okay.
a pop, it's called Pop Quiz.
Okay.
And the first question is, what's a kink that's off limits to you?
Scat.
Not even for the right price?
Scat.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For me, I think a kink that's off limits for me is, now, I did say once upon a time that, and this is crazy, I do golden showers. I don't do it like that. I did it once or twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
However, I won't do spit play. I hate it.
Okay.
I think it's so disgusting. But they're not kink shaming. But a scat play, I said I would do it for a good price. Let's say
Scat, but not spit.
for
Well,
500,000.
Are you saying these are things you can do to people or people can do to you?
Ooh.
That's when it's different. So for me, I can't do scat to nobody, and I don't want nobody doing scat to me.
When I was a young tenderoni back in the day, I had a guy ask me on Kick. This is when we had Kick. He used to
We
ask
still
me.
use Kick in the Dom
For
world.
real?
We sure do.
We download that app. I had a guy ask me, can you send me pictures of you taking a shit? And I'm just like, I wouldn't know. I can't do that. I can't picture me turning around, taking a picture of my shit and send it to you.
Yeah.
Or he'll be send me farting videos. And it was like,
Oh, fart fetish is big in our industry. The girls be making videos of them farting.
and then get paid for
They
it?
get paid real good.
I mean,
And
maybe
these
I
just
have to
videos.
fart
It's not meeting nobody in person. It's just farting on camera.
for a coin. It would probably make me change my mind now. The nigga was asking me to do it for free.
Yeah.
But I could for a coin. For a coin, you feel me?
That's if you lactose intolerant.
Oh, and I'm not even lactose or tolerant. But I would tolerate a little
Oh, I'm eating Franks and Beans. That's my favorite
my
meal.
gosh.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah, it's so much out here. Like,
But for 500,000 tax free, I will put a paper towel and let somebody shit on my chest.
no.
Or for 500,000, or for 200,000, I'll shit on
Now
somebody.
for 500K, I probably can shit on somebody, but them shitting on me, I think for me, it would just, even with the money, it would be going home at night, going to sleep, knowing that somebody did that to me.
Yeah, but I know I got $500,000
Yeah, but
more in my
it's still
pocket.
just, I don't know.
Are you into blood play?
Blood, no.
Yeah, that's hard.
I was doing impact play. I was spanking a sub one time, and the paddle had like needles on one side. And once the blood started coming, I was like, okay, we done with this. But he loved it, but I was just like, I can't. Yeah.
Oh no, I would see. I can fire on camera. I could even pre-record it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Thank you. I'm about to quit my job. Okay, what's your worst experience as a dom?
I had one sub that came to a session, and the whole session he was really like quiet. I kept saying, like, because I'm really big on affirmations in my sessions. Like, you're going to tell me how good I look, that I'm the most beautiful black woman, that you love my black skin. And I kept telling him, like, I don't hear you. You need to be saying stuff or whatever. And he would, like, mumble it, but then he would, like, not do it anymore. And the session got so awkward. That was the longest hour of my life. And when he left, you know, and I hit him up, you know, like, about the session, like, how did it go? How you feeling? Whatever. He was like, oh, I didn't tell you, but the reason I wasn't speaking that much is because I'm just, you know, I'm autistic. And like, he didn't tell me that. Shit. And when you have sessions with these subs, this is why I stress so much about having conversations with them beforehand. And I asked them all this stuff, like, you know, do you have any triggers, any traumas, any mental things that you know about, any disabilities, anything of that nature? And he was just all like, oh, no, whatever. So that was one of my worst situations. And I know for a lot of people that might not seem like the worst, because I know there's some sex workers that have gone through some things. But for me, that was like, to feel like I was pushing him to do something that he wasn't, you know, capable of doing. But all because I did not know that, it still made me feel a little weird after, like, damn. For sure. And I haven't seen that sub since. So, you know.
What does your family think about you doing this?
My family is very supportive.
That's
like, my mom and dad, they love what I do. It took them a while to, like, love it. Like, they were very concerned about my safety. But my mom loves the education portion. My dad loves the creative portion of it. Like, I did, last November, I was the Playboy Playmate for Playboy Africa.
Okay.
And my dad was just like, I need a copy. I need this, whatever. So they've always been very supportive. But also my parents, like, one is an Aquarius, one is a Gemini. That's the most.
Oh, yeah. Sign up if you want to be a dom and tap into Mistress Marley World, because she would definitely help us get it back. My favorite episode that I want to share, just based off the experience of going across the country and to record with my bro Wolf, is from 25 and over with the Just Us podcast. Just that whole, watching that episode, I could feel the whole different aura, a whole different vibe, a whole different energy, and just the excitement. The thought of me being there was so dope with two awesome people, with Amber and I'm getting old, Jacob from Just Us podcast was so dope. And that episode means a lot to me out the whole year of 2024. And I wish I would have recorded more content out there. Is it deal breakers or nitpicking? So a deal breaker is a clear non-negotiable that will make a relationship unlikely to work out. A deal breaker can be anything from a bad habit to lack of something important in a relationship. Do you have any deal breakers, or do you tend to nitpick?
I do have a deal breaker. One of the deal breakers I have is bad hygiene. And it's constant or consistent. I don't like when every time, like, I'm out and then you have this certain smell and it's like, okay, what's going on, babe? You know what I mean? I've talked to a guy before, and I think he had, what is it called when your gums?
Halitosis.
Gingivitis.
Wait, I think he said it.
Halitosis.
Yeah, halitosis.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's when you just have like permanent bad breath.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Permanent bad breath is crazy.
You know,
It's crazy.
yeah, I can't, because I'm not the type to hide my emotions. So if you're talking about, you go see like a stank face, or I'll be like over here, and I love to kiss. So that is a deal breaker for me. That's very hard. So So just hygiene. Just keep yourself up in hygiene. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't really have deal breakers, but I nitpick.
What you nitpicking at?
I like for guys to hit me up. I like reassurance. I like consistency. You know.
Yes.
So when you don't do that, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Where you at? You didn't hit me up. And then they just always leave.
Text me back.
Right, text me back. I just had a guy the other day tell me he forgot to respond.
What you mean you forgot?
He said he forgot to respond to me and then turned around and said, I was occupied when I opened the message. So I don't mean shit because I don't forget about nobody. I'm trying to.
Oh, you left that part. Not occupied. Well,
yeah, he said I was occupied when I opened it and just left it there. I was left on red for like 7 hours until I had to double text.
Now, when you text me back, I gotta text you back 14 hours later because I let you know.
It's no response because you don't care about me.
Yeah,
you don't give a damn.
That's what I'm learning.
Okay, so Petty, Amber would turn on. I'm sure she turned on her red notifications so you can see that she read the message.
They stay on. They never off.
Oh, right, and then she doesn't reply.
Yeah,
on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So he can
That's
see,
not.
like,
Is
I
that
read it.
petty or is that playing fair?
Come on now.
It's petty.
He forgot about me. Like, you forgot?
Yeah.
And you fuck with me, you're not gonna forget about me.
Exactly.
Well, no, you do deserve not to be forgetting about. But she do be leaving people on red though.
Absolutely.
But not your nigga. You don't leave your nigga on red.
Well, that's not her nigga.
You can see everybody else do. But once that nigga texts, you run into across the room to answer that phone.
Yeah, depending on who it is. Yeah.
My deal breaker, I used to be like infidelity. Did I say that right?
Yeah, the
So
cheating,
like
right?
cheating. But I think it depends. Like if we're new in a relationship, 1 or 2 years, no, because I can see my future. But let's say 20 years in, you cheated. I don't know. It depends. Did you emotionally cheat? Did you physically cheat? Physically is worse than me. Some people say emotionally cheating is worse, but it's just like, especially if we built too much together, I'm not gonna just leave you right away. Beyonce didn't leave Jay-Z, and look, she still called that man her rock.
But that's her husband. This is not. You talk about a boyfriend. If you cheat on me one time, that's one and done. I don't care if it's one year or 6 months. Because when I choose you, and you only, and I give you 110% because I don't half-ass anything I do, especially in a relationship. And I've been very vulnerable with you. I brought you around my friends, and I gave you my all, and then you're gonna cheat on me, and you expect me to
That's
just
a deal breaker.
And that's fine. I'll forgive you, and then we're gonna break up and go because I know my worth. Right, and that's hard.
See,
in the past maybe, but now no.
Phew, you went in. You all right?
Yeah, no,
You okay?
I had a flashback.
Okay,
so that
I felt
you got cheated on before?
I have got cheated on
How did you
before.
catch
And
dude?
no, oh no.
Oh.
Please, I see you over here. No, but honestly, I have gotten cheated on before, and I really, really loved the person. And I went back with him. I forgave him. And then he cheated again.
So it's a trigger for you.
And I loved him. Yeah. It was like my first boyfriend I ever had.
Yeah.
So
That's
now
fair.
I'm like, I'm not,
When you cheat on me, I just feel like you affect me mentally because I'm not good enough. Because I know when I give in my relationship, I give you my all your love language, quality time.
Come on.
I might have been a trick in my life.
For real, I love to give some gifts.
Yeah, I love
I'm
to.
just saying.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Hello.
I love it.
I love to get you
and
a
I
trip.
like to see
so
that reaction. They be
Yeah.
so grateful and happy and just all over. Like, oh.
And I'll let you know, this is not just for your birthday or Valentine's Day. I can get you in something anytime in the motherfucking
Yeah,
year.
we getting this some shit on March 13th, and that ain't shit. Okay. Yeah.
March 13th.
Yeah, come on.
And then maybe April 16th.
Come on.
That's
maybe
guilty.
August 6th before my birthday. Hello?
It's our birthday at this point. No, you know, it's so crazy. I feel like Leos and Virgos have that in common. Because I know how Amber is when she she will pay for everything.
Yes.
And I'm the same way, like with my ex-boyfriend who I still really love. We're not together, but we're good friends. When we first met, we met up in San Diego, and he likes the Bulls, so I customized him a hat, like a Bulls hat with his last name on the back.
Okay.
And I flew him out for my birthday. You know, and I don't smoke weed. I buy all his weed. You know, it ain't tricky. So when I like somebody, I don't mind taking care of my man. But it's so crazy because I have a sugar daddy. So people they'd be surprised when I say
into that.
Right. They're surprised when I say that I'll pay for like somebody else.
Yo,
and don't let me get rich because he really gonna have everything.
Over.
Yo.
It's
over.
When I got my last lawsuit, was baby, what we going with? But when I was younger, and then he was a little younger than me. I think I was 27 and he was 21. And he was turning 21. And for his 21st birthday, I wrote him up 21 spliffs. Wake up, made some nice brunch for him or something.
What?
He said he wanted to go to Greece, didn't have a passport, so I bought Greece to him. Hello? Like,
That's beautiful.
I know how I could get it. So for you to cheat on me with hard on the eyes ass bitch, I got a problem.
Right.
So maybe that is a deal breaker for me for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that too.
Another deal breaker is maybe a little bit of substance abuse. You could smoke, you could do, but you could do a little bit of that. But
it ain't work for you.
But when you start drinking and don't know how to handle your liquor, like my ex, we've been on so many trips, and most of our trips didn't end good because he would always get drunk, and then it would become violent, and now we're fighting. And it was just like, bro, like, one, how can you put your hands on me? We're here on the vacation that I paid for, having a great time, and then now all of a sudden you want to get violent with me because you can't handle your liquor?
Oh, no, I don't play that at all. Yeah. Even with friendships, like, don't do that. Like, me and Amber go out all the time, we be drinking. When she's drunk, she just goofy and loud, and she be talking shit. Yeah. That's different. Then KC, your favorite, when he's drunk, he be so, like, ready to just be, he's so rowdy with people unnecessarily, and I love my best friend, but I'm like, whether he got to go home or I got to go away from her, we're going to argue for sure. Yep. Like, because he can't, not everybody can handle, everybody is different when they're drunk.
Facts.
Some people are the same, some people will get rowdy, some people are
Will he
goofy.
be drunk tonight?
I don't know. It depends. What you finna do with him, friend? Y'all both Virgos. Y'all gonna be fighting over buying each other drinks. Ooh, not the tongue out. You ready to lick these split.
What she said? Tonight he on top. Tonight I'm on the bottom. All right. Another one. Bad sex is a deal breaker. Like, if I can't see myself fucking you for the rest of my life, and if you don't give me no chills, if I don't get SWV weak in my knees, I can't fuck you the rest of my life.
And let me say, I'm so cool with my ex. You know my ex.
Yes.
I'm so cool with him. Like, that's my dog. But I be trying to say, like, could I be with him again? And it's like that era right there. No, because he tries to overcompensate with head. First of all, I don't like head. I like penetration. Don't put your tongue nowhere down there. Okay? And so he tried to overcompensate with that. And it's like, it's not giving what's supposed to give. But he just always busts so damn fast.
Are you a size queen?
Yeah, I like when they I like the girth.
Okay.
I like girth.
Not the length.
So
length is cool too, but that girth just open it up and feel like you a virgin every time. Oh my God.
It was the eye roll just now.
Oh, for real. Like I feel it. Oh shit.
So, I can't. Yeah. So with your ex, let me just ask this. Is it because he busts quick? Like he's always
Always.
The whole relationship?
The whole time. But then we didn't have sex a lot because we go on vacation. Like we went to New York, went to Louisiana, and we don't even have sex on vacation. He's not a sexual person.
Oh, no. What's his sign?
Yeah, that's my next question.
He's a Cancer, July 4th.
And we don't like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that about. I would think because he was a dancer.
No.
What you mean a dancer? Like a Marion or like
an exotic dancer?
Allah Yatel. Him not folk. Him not folk.
Yeah, I used to be in a strip club real bad. I told you I like a little trick every now and then. I was serious.
She throw $5,000 in the strip club. This girl is crazy.
I would really be in there throwing thousands. Yep.
Thousands?
Yep, for real.
Well, I can shake a little something.
Right. Okay, I got a couple of bills that need to be paid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bad sex is a no for me. And I feel like my ex, like friend-wise, we was there, but the sex, like his dick was like big. Now in my big age, I appreciate a boyfriend-sized dick. Okay. Because not too big, not too small, perfect in the hole. My hole don't lubricate perfect,
Right.
No, you understand what I mean.
But you know what turns me on? Being able to teach a man what you like and then they take initiative and actually learn.
But I tried to teach it and he was like, I know what I'm doing. Do you? Because now I have to go cheat.
No, but then that's when you have a conversation and you let him know, like, babe, you think you know what you're doing, but I'm not happy. I'm not coming and I'm not sexually turned on. I need you to do this because one of my number one turns on is getting my nipples licked. I don't want you to bite my nipples. I don't need you to suck on them. There's no milk. Yep. I need you to lick them, flick it with your tongue, or just lick it gently. I hate when a guy bites on my nipples. I do not. I'm gonna punch you in the face for real. So my ex, he used to love biting on my nipples because I have big areolas. I said, okay. If you bite them again, you'll never have the satisfaction of licking.
Show it to the people.
Absolutely. Well, maybe for a good check. These nipples are a blessing, darling. They deserve an offering.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no. I just hate it. Like, don't bite them, just lick them. Because I had a conversation and then he never bit them again. He licked them.
Because who bite nipples?
I like when men do that. Yeah.
Bite nipple? It's not a chocolate chip.
I had men tell me that they like me to
bite the nipple. That is crazy.
Some men like that. Like, I had guys tell me, like, to bite my... And they were like,
a
harder.
little nibble, a little... It's cute. And then you lick around. But no.
Yeah.
I'm not a dog chewing toy. We're not doing that nowadays.
Or when you make it out and they sucking on your lip. Yeah. It's like, give me back my lip.
Yeah. No,
I
I
like-
do. You know what? I do like
Come
that.
on, I know what you're
don't.
talking about. I
Uh-uh.
like spit just dripping down.
No, I like spit.
You know what?
I just don't want my lips to be gone.
We used to ask this on the time on the show: spit play or golden showers?
Spit play.
Spit for sure.
You like golden showers?
I might.
How you gonna gag to motherfucking spit, but you over here ready to pee?
I had a nigga pee on me in the shower. That's
in the shower?
It's warm.
Ooh, I cannot wait to tell our supporters.
But it's in the shower. Like it's warm.
It was in the shower.
Yeah.
You?
Yes,
I'm
we take a
shook.
shower together. He just pissed on my leg. I'm
See,
like, you stupid.
how
You
I-
got a booty.
Exactly. How I did it, I was in Miami, right? And I was in Miami, and we had to be somewhere by a certain time. So knockout 2 for 1. We both took a shower together. He was like, I have to pee, and I was like, wait, just pee on me. And I got on my knees, and I was like, pee on me.
Okay, that's a bit extreme.
Oh, baby, won't you? And he peed on me. And I didn't feel bad about it. It was just like, ooh, something I checked off my list.
It's something different.
Yeah,
It's something to feel bad about. I don't know why people take it that far.
You should try it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a little urine.
You know what? I will say this. There was a gentleman a long time ago. Well, really a gentleman, I guess. It was an older man a long time ago. This is when I first moved to LA and I needed some extra cash. And he would want me to come to his house. He would give me like some beer and I would drink beer with him. And then after he would want me to pee in a water bottle. And then he would drink the water bottle. So that was his fetish. And I did do that before for a cute coin. I did. I have done that before. So
you
that's
watched
the
him
closest.
drink it?
Yeah, of course. Well, he paid me. I don't care. Drink it. I'm not drinking it.
And then you kissed him after?
Absolutely not. There was no kissing. There was just me peeing in that bottle, and he was like, "Okay, pee on booty." Okay, it's probably still in your home. What was I about to say? But no, that's probably the closest thing I've ever done to peeing.
Where did I sign up for this?
I bet. I
would have peed in a bottle.
It was Grindr a long time ago.
I want to pee in a bottle or two.
Right?
Yeah.
$500? Why not?
For a bottle?
Yes, my pee. Go ahead.
I'll drink water all motherfucking day and pee in a motherfucking bottle. Hello? I have that
It's expensive in LA. I had to get what I got.
I have that bottle pre-made. And then I might sell it different ranges. Do you want me to pee in the Poland Spring bottle? Do you want me to pee in the Essential Water bottle?
Or the
Fiji? In the Fiji water bottle. And what do you want me to drink that day? Do you want my liquor to pee?
It had to be warm and it had to be dark. That was he wanted it warm and dark. Yeah. Yeah.
Was he
Dark, so you was
yeah.
it was so
No, he would give me like Corona and Modelo.
funky pig.
Yeah, it was Modelo and Corona.
Jacob,
Yeah.
I just love you.
I just love you too. Don't touch me. That's what it was.
All right, before we go, I got Rennie and Wolf in the studio with me. Wolf, what was from 25 and over or from this show needs to be studied? What was probably one of your favorite episodes?
Damn, you gonna
It's
just
so
put me on the
much.
spot like that? It's so
I
many.
know.
So many episodes that you did. It's so many. Fuck.
I like the pods with the harder soft.
Oh, yes, Harder
those
Soft show.
Those shits was always funny, and when Drill Fairy was on too. Shit
Oh,
was
yes.
always funny. But to get one moment,
It's so hard to pick.
it's hard. It's hard to think back and like really like just pick only one. That's the thing.
I think it might be hard for us also because y'all see so much of the production behind it. So it's like it's not like we're watching the show as like supporters or anything. So we can't really like, oh, that was my favorite episode. We literally watch
Yeah, like we're
the
literally like living in the moment.
in the moment.
And it was OD moments that were like we find out something new, and then we were all laughing
Oh yeah,
and like shit like that.
when Renee's not on the show no more. Like there's been so many times where somebody got cursed out before the recording or after the recording, or I think my favorite part is just, and why I miss, and I wish we could, I think Bree's coming back next month, and I think I'm going to record a bunch of content that week, but I want us to all come back in the studio like again for like old time's sake. So just 2 days I can record back to back and just have all my people here. Those are my favorite moments. And I appreciate all of the listeners, all the supporters, but I also appreciate y'all all behind the scenes and back. Especially you, Wolf. Like, you know how I feel, bro. You know? Well, that's it for me for 2024. Please let me know what was your favorite episode and what would you like to see next year. Actually, we have some great episodes coming out. I think the next episode is going to be a solo episode, and the episode after that is going to be Sir Marvelous, and the episode after that is going to be Jody, and then I got some great content coming out. So I'm excited. And 2025, we're going to do this together, but as of right now, the class of 2024 is over. I see you next semester, motherfuckers. Later.